So I had the delusional idea to try the top 10 most popular hobbies to see if they really are that fun, or is the internet just lying to you again? So let's go. First up, we have clay art. I have only done clay art once in my life, so this has got to be very exciting. So because I am a beginner, I got this set, and they just teach you step by step how to make this adorable little seal. They got a little French beret going on too, which I can respect. And they have all the colors nicely laid out here. So step one, they say, is to make a ball. So let's start off with the white here and make a nice little ball. Ooh, this feels so cool. As someone who loves slime, ooh, I love this so much. Right, so I can't use all of it. I need to save some, so I really don't know how big this ball is gonna be. Let's say, is that like reasonable? Is this reasonable size? Maybe that's a little bit too small, because the other places where I need white is just the fins, the nose, and then the tail. So I think I can go a little bit bigger. Here we go. This is more substantial size. And not only am I going to try and finish this in 10 minutes, but also rate every hobby that we're going to do on a scale of boring to very fun. So now I'm kind of making the body, because they say to kind of elongate it a little bit. That's like... Not to toot my own horn, but that is a pretty solid step 2. Okay, step 3 is the little eyes. This is the eyeball making process. A little bit uneven, but their face is so cute. I'm calling it right now. Mine is gonna look terrible. Eyeballs go on first. They seem a little bit too large for the body. This is either kind of terrifying or a little bit like cute terrifying. I like how this dent kind of makes it look like it has eye bags. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So note to self, if you want to change the eye placement, you can't, or else it's gonna turn out looking like that. So now it's gonna have like kind of a marbled eye, and I just put the little snout on. So now I'm very scared to do the nose, but let's do it live together. Okay, ready? It's a little bigger than I expected, but maybe it's still kind of cute. So I think we're off to a pretty rough start. Oh no, it looks so wacky. How are we feeling about this? Okay, 10 minutes is up, so I'm gonna have to go overtime, but now we're gonna put on the I keep wanting to say fins, and then I want to say flippers, and I keep saying flins. Okay, there we go. First flipper on, and then second flipper. I think this flipper is a little bit larger than this one. Now we're on step 6. We're gonna make the tail. So I've got 2 little pieces here. Just gonna stick them together like that. Just kind of stick it on to the butt, I'm assuming, like that. Wow, so cute. And then of course we gotta do that cute little red beret, and they gave us a lot of red too. I'm not saying mine isn't cute, but it's definitely like special. Currently molding its beret. So I think our seal is probably like a French seal in this case. What should we name it? I don't know. I really like croissants. Should I just call him croissant? And say the beret goes here on little croissant, and I gotta do that little sprig thing they do. So right on top of... He's perfect. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. But here is the finished result. My gosh. So on a scale of boring to fun, I'm gonna give it a 9. Alright, so we are 1 month into the new year. How is everyone's New Year's resolutions going? Are we still organized? Are we still flossing? Are we still on top of our goals? Because I am not. So thank you to this next hobby, organize life. Okay, you know what? Life might be like too big of a scale. Let's just like organize like a week. A 1 week to-do list. Okay, I think that's a little bit more doable. And listen when I tell you this, I kid you not, since 2022, the place where I organize my to-do list, goals, weekly plans is on Notion. Like if you go back and watch my videos, you can see the Notion app always on my homepage. So when they reached out and they're like, hey, you want to work together? I was like, shut up. I have been using Notion for like 3 years now, and you slid in my DMs first. So yes, I'm genuinely so happy that this video is sponsored by Notion, because I know from experience that they will help us fulfill hobby number 2 by organizing our goals and turn them into like healthy habits, because Notion just kind of adapts to how you think and work because it's so personalized. Now, I'm a bit secretive secretive, so I just use Notion for like individual projects. But if you're a group work kind of person, you can easily switch to group work by collaborating with other students or friends. And speaking of group work, Notion just came out with Notion Faces, where you can create a custom portrait that captures your personality by like mixing and matching hand-drawn illustrations. And as a somewhat artist, I love that. Look at my personalized portrait. So you can now switch up your profile photo for your workspace or for those Zoom meetings where you just, don't want to show your face, because same. So also like me, you can get started on Notion for free. Create and share your portrait at this link over here, both in the description. Anyways, so for our 1 week to-do list, if you're like me and just, not really sure how to start a Notion page, they have a ton of pre-made templates for basically everything, like, student study guides, vision boards, travel, and all that. And don't judge me, this is my Notion page. It's not very aesthetic, and it's kind of cringe with the quotes, but you know what? It gets the job done. Everything's in one place, quotes, ideas, goals, and all that. I know, it's cringe, okay? Take life slowly. It's cliche, but it works. Also, yes, sometimes I forget to breathe. I realize I'm just sitting there, like, holding my breath for 30 seconds, so I need the reminder. Okay, yeah, this is just like a cringe tour now. Like, I know this is also very cringe, but with like the work and hustle culture these days, I need this reminder, okay? Don't judge me.
Anyways, please don't judge me anymore, because this is now the perfect excuse for me to try some cool free templates,
while also sharing my most personal life goals or weekly goals, so you definitely don't want to miss out on that. Alright, so I'm just using this free to-do list template to plan out my week. So I think we should do 2 fun things every day and then 2 boring but like have to do things. So for Sunday, I was thinking we could go for a walk. That's fun, take a break from looking at our screens. And another fun thing I was thinking of is go to the movies. I love going to the movies by myself. Is that just me? And then boring but have to do, let's do flossing. That's boring and it's on everyone's New Year's resolution, so we just have to do it. And then I gotta edit my YouTube videos, so it's not boring, but it's like a have to do thing. Alright, so this is my actual to-do list. I will actually see if I end up doing all of these. I don't know if I will, but I'll try my best, so I will see you in a week. Hi, okay, so it's been a week. Here's my to-do list. You can see I did pretty good. I did not check off a few. I will get to it maybe, but honestly, this did really keep me on track. Some of them were kind of easy, like flossing, that's like easy, whatever. But yeah, that was actually kind of fun. So I'm gonna rate Organized Life an 8 out of 10. So bird watching was on the list, and I went to the park and saw some cool pigeons and other birds. Like, I don't know what type of bird this is, but we were having like a fun little staring contest. And look at how long its like tail is, or feather. I don't know what you call that. I also saw this cool white one a few times. And then I saw this whole flock of pigeons, and then I went closer and I was like, wow, these pigeons are really something else. And they weren't even scared of me. They were like coming closer to me. So I was like, hey guys, hello. I like this guy over here. He just kind of, he was just chilling. This guy was also really cool. Like, they have these yellow feet, and it was just so frantic. I was like, what is it doing? And then it started doing this bird call that it does, and then its friend came over and joined them. Look at that. They just like, it just like summoned its friend, and then they just hopped away. So on the scale of boring to fun, I'm gonna give it a 4. Listen, if you are doing math as a hobby, I'm very sorry. Everyone talks about how useless long division is. So I found some 5th grade. I'm assuming most of you guys are older than 5th grade. So let's do this together. Okay, why am I already... Wait, I know. I'm gonna pretend like I'm a math teacher, alright? So 5 goes over here because you can see 6 times 5 equals 30. Then you draw the line and then you subtract. You're like, okay, 5 comes down, so does the 4. What times 6 equals 54? The closest one, or well, the answer is 9. So 54 again, and then the 6 drops down and it's 1. We did it. We actually did it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think I'd be able to do it. And let's check our answer. 3546 divided by 6 is, ooh, yes, maybe the first one is the easiest. Let's go to the last one. Okay, teacher Viyaura, let's go. So 7 times what equals 56? Oh, okay. Wait, no, that's even easier. This is just 83. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. I forgot the 0. Okay, that got me. Let's check this one as well. 5621 divided by 7. And oh, there we have the 0. Let's do one more. Okay, one more, and then math teacher Viyaura is gonna get fired. Or I'm gonna retire. So 9 times what is the closest to 56? We're gonna have to go with, what's the number? 6, because that is 54. And then 56 minus 54, 2. 3 drops down. 9 times what is the closest to 23? That is going to be 2. So then that would be 18, and then you're going to minus it again. I don't know why that took so long. That's 5. And then the 4 drops down, and then that would just be 6. And lastly, 5634 divided by 9. Perfect! I was gonna like celebrate, like, woo, we got it right. And then I realized this is 5th grade math. Am I really gonna celebrate over 5th grade math? That would be a little bit sad. Okay, grand finale before math teacher Viyaura retires. We're gonna do fun math word problems because I've always hated word problems, so let's see what they throw at us. Okay, let's do number 4 really quick. So a taxi charges $3 and then $1.50 for each mile traveled. Mr. Lewis rode in the taxi from his home to the airport and was charged $30. How many miles does Mr. Lewis live from the airport? See, my problem with math word problems is I don't know like what equation to use. Like if you show me an equation, I can probably do it like the long division. But if you give me like a scenario, I'm just like, do I add? Do I subtract? Do I multiply? Do I cross multiply? I don't know. Actually, no. I'm a teacher. I'm a math teacher. I'm supposed to know. So let's do this. So he lives here, okay? And then this is the airport. That's an airplane. And he rode in a taxi to the airport. And then the 0 comes down, so 20? Is it 20? 20 is an answer. I don't know if it's right though, because there's no answer key, but I'm gonna put 20. If there's any mathematician down there in the comments, let me know if this is right, but I'm gonna go 20, and now math teacher Viyaura is retiring. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a 1. Our next popular hobby is writing, so I thought, why not write a letter to myself in the future? But here we go. This is what I wrote to myself. Hello, future Viyaura. How's it going? I'm currently writing this on December 21st, 2024, and I just don't really know what to say. I'm pretty happy with life at the moment, so I am very grateful. Just had a lot of good sushi today. Yum. Might take a nap soon. I also bought some arts and crafts from the store, and we'll go to a good restaurant tomorrow. But what's up with you? 2025. Wow, big year. I don't have any idea what you'll be up to today. Maybe just relaxing? I honestly have no idea. But here are some random predictions for 2025. Number 1, I don't care about subscriber numbers more so the nice community we have, but I'm gonna guess we have like 500k, 550k. 2, I think a year later I'll still really like to eat onions. Honestly, I don't think I ever will stop like eating onions. Number 3, my current obsession is capybaras. You know, I met one the other day and they're so cute. Number 4, I haven't done anything super crazy, you know, just been chilling in my comfort zone recently, which is fine. So maybe in 2025 I do something a little bit more out there. 5, the viewers won't know what I'm talking about, but did you get that thing that you wanted? Also, I swear this isn't sus. It sounds suspicious, but I'm just embarrassed to say it. You can try guessing what it is, but I don't think you'll get it. Number 6, maybe go traveling just once. I truly have no idea. Wishing all you viewers and future viewers a lovely day. And then I sent that off, and I'll see you in a year. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna rate this an 8. Alright, so we have the cute holidays, cozy festivities to coloring book. Oh my goodness, look who made this. Sorry, okay. But yeah, I made this coloring book. Can you believe it? I actually made it for this video, so you can check that out after. Unfortunately, I don't have any, like, coloring pencils with me at the moment, so here is the digital version on the iPad. So if you want the book or if you want the digital copy, we got both in the description. But let's start coloring the rainbow. So we're starting off with red. A glossy jelly coloring brush. Okay, wow, that is a very vivid red. What if we just make this like the brightest coloring page ever? Like we're just gonna use the most saturated, most in-your-face color palette ever. There is something just so satisfying about using like a very good, thick, solid brush and then just like filling in these lines so perfectly. I don't know, like there's something so satisfying about that. I can see why people might think it's boring, but like to me, I feel like this is more therapeutic. It's kind of like it puts you in like a meditative state of a sort. Oh wait, I said this was going to be like the most obnoxiously saturated, bright coloring page. So let's make him like a little bit more, there we go. He's a little bit more saturated now. Perfectly rounding it off with this nice thick brush. I'm not saying this looks bad because I don't think it looks bad. It's very cute, but I feel like coloring is something that shouldn't be like too stressful, you know? Like math was very stressful. Hobbies should not be stressful. So I don't really care that it looks like a 5th grader did this. It feels good to do it, so I'm just doing it the way that feels right and satisfying to do so. Put a little pink in the bunny's ears, why not? Wait, what if I make it like a night scene? It looks a little bit odd with the rainbow, but I don't really care. I kind of like it. Does it look like a 5th grader could have done this? Yeah, but that felt good to do, and I think it's cute. I'm just gonna draw a few more stars to really hammer in that, you know, nighttime effect. Lovely. This is actually so cute. That was fun. I enjoyed doing this, clearly. So here is the physical version and then colored on the iPad. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give this like a 9.6. So for this one, I actually went to the store and I found all these cute embroidery circle things. I don't know what you call it, but all of them were like these really, really cute animals. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know which one to pick. In fact, I went on a whole haul, but you'll see that soon. You already know anything capybara related, I gotta go for it. So this is what we are going to attempt to embroider. Again, I have never done embroidery ever in my life. So if you are like an embroidery expert, please beware. You might cringe at my very amateurish behavior. Okay, at first impression, this looks a little bit hard, especially because I cannot read it. Okay, I'm a little bit overwhelmed and confused as to what these things do. I've been moving this thing around for like 5 minutes. I don't really know if I'm supposed to unscrew this or I'm scared I'm gonna break it. Wait, I think I did it. Is it like that? And then I screw it back on. Okay, that took embarrassingly long to get done, but it is now done. And then I'm assuming I do this coin thing to make it go through the small hole. Oh, wait, I think I broke it. Did I break it? Okay, well, it worked, but I think I broke it. So I guess for embroidery, just like kind of a lot of guessing as to where the needle is going to come out. Okay, that's close enough, right? It's kind of a thick thread. Look at that. My first embroidery stitch. Is that good? Is that a good one? This thread is just a little bit thick. I feel like, oh, see, did I just break that? Am I doing this wrong? Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I used like all of the threads. I'm supposed to just use one. Obviously, it's too thick because of that. Okay, I'm literally stupid. Wait. I then asked my mom to help me. She has also never done embroidery though, but she is a better sewer than me and she helped me out. So you can see that she is a lot better than this than I am and definitely a lot more calm. And then after I was like, hey, I got this, but trust me, it gets worse. Yeah, just hold on. You know, it's funny that I am currently embroidering the word relax and I actually don't feel relaxed at all. This is actually quite stressful. And I'm assuming I make a knot now and then I move on. Ooh, okay. Look at that A. That was so stressful just for an A. And one of the cheeks is done. And wait, now I kind of regret it. Maybe I should have done like the brown first and then the cheek on top. Why am I such an idiot? Okay, both the cheeks are now done. I kind of have a little sprig coming out there, but I think I can cut that off. But aside from that, the pink color is now complete. Oh my god, wait, there's different types of stitches. Okay, I'll be right back. I actually might go cry. So random viyaura lore, I actually start crying when I get really frustrated. And I was starting to like get on the verge of crying, like literally because I was so frustrated. I was like, why can't I do this? Everything was getting tangled. I truly have no idea what's going on anymore. I'm scared I'm just gonna rip it out of the seam. Literally what just happened? My needle just came out of the thread. Okay, for the sake of my sanity, I cannot continue filming this. I have to like sit down and properly try and figure this out. Okay, wait, by continue filming this, I meant like in that angle, I needed to like sit down and properly figure it out. But spoiler alert, I actually did not finish it because I kept messing up so many times that the thread just like ran out. So this is the final result. Terrible, I know, I ran out of thread, I'm sorry. I feel like this wasn't boring or fun, it was just hard and I was stressed. So I'm gonna give this like, I don't even know, like a 5. Again, we got a capybara. To be completely honest, I don't even think this is sewing. I just saw a capybara and I got really excited and I was like, okay, it kind of looks like sewing. But now looking at it, I don't really think it's sewing. But don't worry, if this is also a complete failure, I do have an actual like sewing one ready to go. But I'm sorry, I got a little bit greedy and I was like, it's a capybara. I need to do it. So I'm sorry if this isn't exactly sewing. Just let me have some fun with this one, okay? Thank you. This could either go really well, like the coloring book, or really bad, like the embroidery. I think I can do this, maybe. I lost some confidence after the last utter failure. They just seem to be jabbing it and then it just like, it stays. However, their shape is just so neat. What is this? That is actually kind of magical. Ow. I pricked myself. So you gotta be very careful that you don't prick yourself. This is very, very sharp. I think I have the base of it down. Okay, this is the body, this is the head. Oh, and it's just like that. And then I somehow have to keep pricking it until it's like, you know, smooth and cohesive. All right, after a lot of stabbing, this is what we have. It looks kind of scary, but I think we're gonna use this leftover and just kind of gloss it over a little bit. So I've been jabbing for a while and now it's like a pretty sturdy structure, but I kind of want to show you close up what I'm doing. So now I'm just taking some extra fur, just lightly placing it on top. And then with the jabby needle, all I'm doing is literally just stabbing it. And then it just ends up kind of staying because it's so like matted. I have no idea if I'm describing that, but like if you're jabbing it in, it just kind of sticks with the mound and it just ends up being like one cohesive, large wool shape. So far, this is a lot more fun and beginner friendly than the embroidery. And I feel like this could be a very cute capybara, so I'm excited. My only question is theirs looks so cohesive and like put together. Mine still looks very fluffy and quite holy. Trypophobia warning. Sorry if you don't like holes. But like, is there going to be a point where I'm just going to keep stabbing so much that it just becomes one cohesive piece? I don't know. We'll see. But jabbing update, it's been like 20 minutes of straight jabbing and it still doesn't look as like clean and cohesive as that one. Maybe this is just the difference between a beginner and an advanced capybara stabber. I mean, I do still have some fur left, but I don't think that's going to make a huge difference. So I've been stabbing the head for a while and I think it's a lot more cohesive. Like compare the bottom to the top is a little bit tighter. So I'm going to keep jabbing. After that, I did a lot more stabbing. I put on the nose and then the little nose holes, nostrils, and then it kind of looked like a face after that. I thought it was kind of cute, like a sloth. And then the ears, and then the final reveal. Warning, it is kind of a jump scare. Ooh, yeah, I know. Yeah, like this is how it's supposed to look like, and then this is mine. It's very not the same, and you can definitely see a skill issue, but yeah, it's cute, and I had some fun doing it. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give needle felting a 6. Next up, we got puzzles. To be honest, I was a puzzle kid when I was younger. I really liked puzzles, but for some reason, while doing this, I realized my skill level definitely declined because this took embarrassingly long, so hence it is very, very sped up. Also, I didn't look at a reference photo, so it's kind of all over the place. And I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you can probably slowly guess what it is by now. And I did it online, and to be honest, I did try looking in stores for an actual puzzle, but I could not find any. Like, are puzzles going extinct? And here's the final result. So cute. I love capybaras, if you can't tell already. Very cute, and it took about 14 minutes. So on a scale of 1 to 10, this was actually kind of fun. I'm gonna give it an 8. Lastly, we have map drawing. So right now I am drawing a map of, I don't know, like a cool little island that I'm gonna call a cool name that I don't have an idea of what I should call yet. This is the shape of my island. Okay, let's have also a little island over here because I said so. Okay, I'm gonna call this place, I literally can't think of anything, something island, I guess. If you have an idea, let me know because I have no idea right now. But anyways, I think our island should be based on a monarchy, so let's have the castle right here. Amazing castle. That is our castle. And then they're gonna have like a trail kind of going here. There's gonna be trails everywhere, but there are a lot of trees. These are trees, by the way. This island, tiny island, however, this is gonna have a lot of snakes. Yep, this is gonna be Snake Island. Only the worthy ones are allowed here. There's gonna be a large village center right over here. Don't you just want to live in that village? I know I do. And because there are also a lot of trees, this is a very nature-filled island, okay? There's also gonna be some mountains, some lovely mountains. Imagine like the castle, and then behind the castle, gorgeous, lovely glacial mountains. It doesn't have to be glacial, maybe like an ice kingdom, some grassy plains. Okay, this island has like every single biome apparently. A very dangerous spot here. There's also some snakes ravaging the mountains over here. One very cool thing, this island has a huge waterfall. Yep, I love waterfalls. So high elevation over here. There's a lovely stream coming in from the fresh ocean water. Okay, you know what? These trails are now water trails, so it's not walking anymore. Now there's just like a lot of streams in this island. Putting that in the legend. I still want there to be like walking trails, so the dotted lines, that's gonna be the walking trails. Okay, gonna be a lovely walking trail kind of winding over here. Here is a nice little lookout point that you can look at the snakes, but you don't want to go there. A lot of lovely trails because it is a lovely island. There are a lot of bridges. Don't worry, it's a very accessible island. Wherever you want to go, you can go. Except here. Now over here is very special. Why? Because there is a diamond mine. There's a lot of scary caves over here, but if you are willing to risk your life to mine for some diamonds, it's all yours once you go for it. Some more trees. Over here is a lovely lake. People like to go boating over here. Some people like to fish here. Farmers, cannot forget the farmers. There's a great cropland over here, great soil. This island is best known for growing their potatoes. They have great potatoes. And there we go. We have our beautiful island that I still don't know what I should call. Let me think. Wait, I know. This kind of looks like the shape of a chip, right? Like a potato chip. So I'm gonna call it Chip It. And then they have a great waterfall, Chip It Falls. Fantastic. Okay, this is my lovely map of Chip It Falls. Thank you very much. And on a scale of 1 to 10, that was really fun. So I'm going to give map drawing a 9 out of 10. So in the end, were these hobbies really that boring? In my case, yeah, I really thought math was that boring. But other ones like sewing, embroidery, even bird watching, I actually found them quite fun. But in the end, I think the most important thing is you like what you're doing and you're having fun with it. So I guess that's all for me right now. Bye! Hi, hello, welcome to Viyaura's Secret After School Club. If you don't know, here is just where I kind of talk very unedited, unfiltered, just give you some behind the scenes and what I'm thinking regarding this video. So you can see I'm literally editing it right now. This one was actually quite fun to make. I did it out of order though, honestly. I think I did the math one first and I was like, oh dear, I hope the other hobbies are a lot funner than that. And it was, so I'm glad. Sorry for the weird angle. I don't really know where to put the phone to film, so you're getting this bed and laptop midway. Can I just do a quick side note for the embroidery thing? I genuinely had so much trouble doing it. I think I cut out a lot of the embroidery stuff, but there was so much footage because I had so much issues with it. Literally ran out of thread. Had a lot of issues with it. Even my mom was like, I don't really know how to do it. We were both kind of stuck. Hi, hello, welcome to this corner of my desk. This is my first time where I'm doing a part 2 Viyaura Secret After School Club because what you just watched, I filmed about maybe like 2 or 3 months ago. This is an update. So on the topic of the embroidery, my grandma, amazing knitter, crocheter, she made this and this. And then I told her I liked capybaras and then she just like free-handed this. Anyway, so she's amazing. She completely redid my embroidery and then this is her brand new clean version. So it is definitely a skill issue. I just want to, give an update on that. And in terms of hobby updates, I did do clay art one more time. I am never ever going to do math ever again. Also, I kind of want to do a part 2 on this because obviously I did miss a lot of hobbies just because I wasn't at home when I was filming this, so I didn't have a lot of my supplies and materials. Like I missed out on baking. You guys know I love baking. I didn't have an oven. Baking, cooking, knitting, sewing, painting, like maybe watercolors, oil painting, music. I don't know. There's so many other popular hobbies that I obviously did not get to. So if this video, I hate to be one of those people that are like, if this video gets over 10,000 likes, I'm gonna do a part 2. But I just like need to know if you guys like this series enough for me to do a part 2. Okay, maybe instead of likes, I'll say views. I don't know. If this gets over a million views, that's probably too many. I don't get that many views often. We'll see. If I'm feeling it, I'll do a part 2. Mainly because I just really want to bake. But yeah, this one was one of my favorite videos to film still to this day, even though I filmed this like last year, literally. I hope you're all having a lovely day, trying new things, trying new hobbies, because clearly, as you can see, it was very fun. This is just like a capybara corner now. Look at this. Insane. This is a capybara pen holder my dad made. Okay, that's enough, and I will see you next week. Okay, bye!